Do you get absolutely no girls? Every time you go to talk to somebody in public, does it look like this?
Well,
I've got news for you, buckaroo, because I've got a 5-step checklist on how to scientifically get girls, steps 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, all according to nature. Yeah, and guess what? Nature doesn't lie. Nature doesn't care about your feelings, because nature is facts. Now, I know it's hard sometimes trying to figure out where to start on, how do you get good at talking to people, socializing? It's so easy to just sit inside all day nowadays on YouTube Shorts, TikTok, Instagram Reels, Uber Eating some food in so you don't have to drive out to your local McDonald's that's about 30 seconds away. It's crazy. But what I'm here to tell you today has nothing to do with the internet, right? You're getting away from the cyberspace, away from the AI, artificial intelligence overlords, and we're going back to our roots. We're going back to being cavemen monkeys, right? We're going to go look at animals in nature and how they bang and see how you can improve your game. So first up on this list is your smell, right? A lot of people nowadays like to wear perfumes, deodorants, cologne. There we go, that's the guy one. My bad, I forgot. And I'm here to tell you that it's so much simpler than that. Instead of going out and spending hundreds of dollars every single day on some spray bottles that make you smell like ash or pine wood or oak forest, shit like that, all you gotta do is be yourself. Now, I know that sounds cliche, but I'm not talking about personality-wise. I'm talking about smell-wise. When you're at the end of a super long day, maybe you were hanging out with friends or doing sports or you just worked out, and you just smell like balls? That's exactly what you want. See, out in the animal kingdom, if you smell like nuts, you're gonna get a girl. So what you gotta do is to just stop showering, stop using deodorant, don't clean yourself, and really just get a strong musk going, And then with that musk, you're just gonna be walking down the street, people are gonna start looking at you. Maybe it's some looks of disappointment or disgust, someone might gag, throw up, but hey, you might start getting some looks of, I don't know, lust, interest. And if that's the case, then go ahead and just smear your nut smell all over everything, I mean, dogs like to piss on things. You could start pissing on things. I don't see a problem with that. It's a great idea. Go piss on stuff. Instantly 10% more attractive. So that's step 1 out of my 5 pillars of how to get girls. Step 2 and 3 kind of go together because they're pretty related. So I'm just going to go through both of them at the same time. You need to be able to sing and dance. I mean, if you look at bugs and stuff, especially crickets, dude, crickets are crazy. They walk up to a female, they turn around and they start going, burp, 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 burp. And if they're good at that, boom, they get to pass on their genes. And then there's some other bugs. I don't know a good example, but walk up to someone and just start boogieing down like this. Hit one of these. Oh, disco. Oh. Come on, was that not attractive? And then if you combine these together, that's where stuff really starts to hit. Because, not only can you dance, but you could also sing. So you could dance to your singing. And then you could get other people dancing to your singing and start a flash mob out of nowhere. That has nothing to do with getting girls, but that's also just fucking sick. Who wouldn't want to do that? Honestly, you could just take a look at any insect species and you could see that those guys know how to boogie down. Alright, coming off of that, it's another thing that you could see with bugs especially. Actually, prime example is peacocks. If you look around at all the animals that we live with, you could see a pretty common thing is that the men are fucking colorful, dude. They got red, green, yellow, blue, red, and they just show that shit off. A peacock, dude, peacock comes up, goes, and he spreads all of his shit out, and then it's just a rainbow of crazy stuff. So if you have impeccable style, I'm not even talking leather jacket, cool t-shirt, because that's boring. That's boring unless it's tie-dye. What I'm saying is that you gotta get yourself some SpongeBob merch probably. I have a few SpongeBob shirts I got from the thrift shop that go crazy. Those things got like purple and yellow and pink all over the place. Basically, you just gotta dress crazy. Like, I mean, you could take whatever your style is and just mix the colors up. You know, I know some people like that beige babycore bland stuff, but come on, if you're one of those guys, you don't have a chance. I'm sorry. And now that we've worked through the first 4 steps in my 5-step plan, you've got smell like nuts, singing, dancing, wear crazy colors, you get to the last step. The last step of the ultimate how to get girls guide. And that is to be a twink. Yeah, I know. Crazy. It's insane that I could sit here and say that when obviously I don't qualify, but it's true. You look at literally any prime examples, the men are always smaller. Ants, queens are ginormous. All the other dudes are tiny. Just bugs in general. Who rules the hive of a beehive? The queen. She's the big motherfucker. All the other dudes are tiny. Of course, you have some exceptions like lions and stuff, but we're not going to talk about that for now. The point is, you just need to be tiny, right? If you're into big 6'7" goth muscle mommies, then you're in luck because that's prime real estate for getting women, right? As long as you're shorter than her and she could beat you in an arm wrestle, you're meant for each other. Now, I'm not saying that it doesn't work if it's the other way around and you happen to be like, you know, absolutely ripped and she's about maybe 73 pounds. It's just less common. You know, I'm not giving you good advice here. I'm just giving you cheat codes on how to go maybe rizz up like a lion, which maybe you should actually probably not do. So, I mean, yeah, there you have it. If you follow these 5 steps in order, you're guaranteed to get so many women. It's insane. I mean, you might just have to lock your doors at night because they're going to be pounding on that thing, trying to break it down and get in your house and kiss you on the cheek or something. But the only way you're going to be able to do that is if you really go out there and try, okay? Biggest moral here is you could follow these 5 steps, but if you sit on your ass doing nothing all day, it's not going to happen. No Discord e-daters, no Valorant, no Overwatch, right? That's not it. Get out there, rub your nuts on stuff, start some flash mobs, wear some crazy colors, and be a twink. And now you know my secret to getting so many women. If you made it this far, I'm sorry that you had to sit through that or that you were so desperate that you did. But I do appreciate it. If you do want to support me and get me one step closer to quitting my job, hop down below, you know, if you wanna. But yeah, that's it.